everybody? Welcome to Show Some Hus. Here with my buddy Leo, and this is the first of two games against the Blazers recap at home.
Yes, sir.
Nuggets get the win, 120 to 108. Yeah, it wasn't pretty, but yeah, we added to the left side of the win-loss column, and that's all that matters, I guess.
Hey, man, I just want to say that Colin Gillespie is shooting 100% in 2024.
He's killing it. He's killing it.
So,
I
no,
read
man,
I read something the other day. He could be the first guy to ever average a triple double in the G League.
are you serious?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Granted, he hasn't played every single game, but
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Sorry, man, I got a little special guest.
Oh, hey, hey, everybody, welcome. This is
Little
Munchalo,
Munchie cat.
little Munchie. Yeah, Munch is
He's he's decided he's gonna
Munch is the best.
join in.
Everyone,
He
can we?
really is.
If you're not going to subscribe for Leo and Donny, subscribe for Munch.
Right? Oh man. No, man, it was such a good game tonight. I mean, okay, not great, but at the same time, 120, 108, better in our favor than in theirs, right?
Yeah, it's a game we have to win. You can't. I mean, as tight as the top of the West right now.
Yeah,
It's these type of games that might separate everybody at the end.
I agree with you, man. I
Yeah.
I agree. It's I'm a teacher, so as teachers, they talk about the third quarter blues or the quarter three blues or the January blues, where it's just like you gotta hammer down and power through, man. And I feel like that's what we're doing right now is we're hammering down and we're powering through this point in the season
Yeah.
because I feel like everyone's just trying to get to All-Star break
Yeah, just
to
get
reset.
there. I mean, the
Hmm.
trade deadline, things are going to change maybe a little bit. Doesn't sound like we're going to do much. You and I have kind of touched on that about we don't really have anything we want to move, and what we do want to move, no one will take. So it's kind of like this is what we got, and that's fine. But you're right, man. We're just trying to get there.
Yeah, and that's okay. Um, Shoot, man, we're one of those teams that's not having to figure it out right now. Um, and that's a good feeling.
Yeah, I heard the Minnesota lost tonight, so that's good.
Oh,
Um,
nice. I didn't catch that. Good.
yeah, and again, Joker has a triple double before the fourth quarter. I mean, it's just I I
Honestly,
think
man, if we could have hit a shot, it felt like in the first half, he would have had one in the first half. But we could not stick a shot, it felt like.
yeah, he could have had like a triple double with all three of the categories in the 20s. Um, I mean, it's crazy. If I told you the number 22, that was a stat line in his triple double, you would probably think points, right? That's rebounds tonight.
Dude. So I was talking to April. She went to the game with Tom. Shout out to Tom. Happy birthday, Tom.
Yeah, happy birthday, Tom.
Um, uh, she's like, this has to be his record, right? And it's not.
It's
Um,
not. What is it?
20 27. This is even better. How many times has he snagged over 20 boards?
Oof. Well, I
Like think
know.
like 20, like not 15, not 17, like 20.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I know of two now because of tonight and apparently 27, but I couldn't tell you.
14.
That's crazy, man.
How many players in the NBA have had 14 double doubles? That's what like I mean I didn't look that up. I should, but
I
that
feel
would
like
have been better.
I feel like Wendy's is really regretting this double double deal.
Dude, I gotta be turned to triple doubles eventually, man.
Right? And
Oh,
I want to get your thoughts on Jamal. Um, shot about as shot better than I would, but still not up to his level. And I mean, it's funny because we're sitting there and we're like, maybe Jamal didn't have a great game, but you look at his stat line. Guy was one board away from joining Joker in the triple double stat.
yeah, and I think the last time they did that was when we were showing Miami how to win a championship. Um,
Yeah, Those 30
which
point triple doubles, those are amazing.
yeah,
Yeah.
man. So you know, I think we said with the first, maybe it was the second episode with Rock, where Jamal just does other things to be impactful. And that was really shown tonight because he sucked offensively. He was bad.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, he'd probably tell us the same thing. His
Yeah, well,
expectations for himself are high, right?
you saw when he finally hit that triple late in the fourth, he threw his hands and he's just like, finally. And, it was good to see him see one go in.
Yeah.
And, um, man, Anthony Simons, I shouldn't jump to that, but
Oh, I'm
dude,
ready. I knew it was coming.
dude,
I'm ready.
dude, holy crap.
Yeah.
He I mean, Scoot had a good game,
Yeah.
but they played it, you know, Chauncey basically was like, yo, Anthony, go. And that's what they did for what, 7 or 8 possessions, and he scored
I mean,
most of them.
he had to. I mean,
Yeah,
and this was my thing. I think was it our last pod we were talking about quote unquote better point guards than Jamal based on stats, right? Like I know deep down you don't feel that way. But like based on stats, Simons has to. If Jamal is taking the shots that Simons is taking, even if he's making it, we're kind of like, dude, like we know we can get a better shot with a guy like Joker in the game, right? Simons
yeah.
has to. If Simons
Mm-hmm.
misses those shots, no one gets mad because what else are they gonna do? Give it to dominating? I
Yeah,
mean, come on.
Dominant or have Scoot Henderson chuck up a horrible three.
Yeah,
He did have a good game tonight, but yeah,
but
yeah,
I agree, man. Simons is he's definitely should be a part of the Blazers rebuild. He should stick
he,
around.
he is. Well, if you're gonna trade him, it needs to be for some top picks.
Yeah. Yep.
So, yeah, man, it was cool to see Simons play well.
Yeah.
Um, Dom and DeAndre Ayton. Gosh, we've made fun of it so much that it's just Dom and Naughton.
Yeah.
That's just what he is now. So that was fun to see too. I love to see him play like crap.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I was thinking tonight, I'm like, and I mean this with the most respect. I would love for him to be the backup to Joker. I
No,
would. You wouldn't take him?
dude, DJ by a million.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like DJ, yeah. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I don't want to get rid of DJ. I want them both. I just don't think DJ can play more than 10 minutes a game. I mean, 10 minutes is probably even pushing it. like,
And that's fair. But shoot, man, the way we play, we need Joker playing the other, you know,
that's true. That's true.
for the other 38. So, but also, man, if we could get Aiton for a backup, what a steal that would be. But I just, wish in one hand and in the other. So,
Yeah.
man, that'd be awesome though.
I really tonight two guys I want, or I guess we could single out a third, but I'll stick with the two I originally was going to go with. I really want to talk about the effort from Gordon and KCP. They're not always going to fill up the stat line tonight. Their stat lines were just fine.
Mm-hmm.
KCP had a plus 22. Gordon had a plus
Mm-hmm.
20. I mean that last I don't know, there was 3 minutes left or something. KCP locks Simons down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean
Mm-hmm. That was special.
that was
That
that
was
was
special.
beautiful to watch. Um, and then Aaron Gordon. I mean, to come off a game that I'm like, dude, if you don't play that well this game, I'm not going to be mad at you because of what you put in 2 nights ago.
See,
But
that's the thing though, man. If you give him that A grade, it needs to be every night. It
yeah, I
needs to
mean,
be every night.
we'll talk about this tomorrow. But I've already been. I was writing down notes during this game, and all I could think about was how absurdly long the NBA season is. How many
Oh
games
my
there are.
gosh.
It is so exhausting. And
Dude, I love it.
I don't want to get to that. So we're not gonna talk about that. But
All right, all right.
I loved their effort. Um,
Dude, good call. I agree. Like, talk about showing some hus, man.
dude, it was just
And,
so
and That's what makes our starting five the best starting five. We don't have the best players.
We
We have
have
the
one
best player in the
all-star.
league. We have the best player in the league, and then a bunch of guys who are really good, but not
Yeah,
the best players in the league.
yeah,
They're good because they are very skilled and they work so hard.
yeah,
You see it when Peyton Watson misses what, two or three lobs that everyone is like, AG would have had those.
mm-hmm,
And it's not a knock on Peyton. He's learning, he's growing.
mm-hmm,
But you know, you're like that's 6 points for AG.
yeah,
Um, and that's I think was it Lombardi that was interviewing Joker after the game. It's a feel with AG and Yoke, man.
it is. It's it's a partnership that I could only dream of, and it happens to be a long-term thing here in Denver, and I'm here for it. You know,
Man.
I and then I mean, you go back to Peyton Watson. You're right. Like there were some times like he moved a little bit differently than AG would. Um, and AG probably, I mean, even when AG came in, it probably took him, a few games to get kind of used to it. But
Yeah, yeah.
Peyton had a
Peyton's
decent
growing.
game.
Oh, he had a
Yeah,
great game. He had a
yeah.
great game. I didn't mean to knock. I
Oh
just meant
no,
like
yeah, for sure. I see. I know
that's
exactly
from
what you're talking about. Yeah,
yeah. Dude, but speaking of, Peyton is number 7 on our bench.
yeah. I
He's
agree.
number 7.
I agree.
Um, and man, what a cool thing to say. Because Peyton would be a number 4 or maybe possibly a number 3 on some other squads. And
Mm-hmm.
he's number 7 for us.
Yep.
So um, good luck to us in paying for that in the future. But we'll see. We'll see how everything shakes out.
Yeah. I mean, I like to play the salary cap game once in a while, but it just gives me anxiety.
Yeah,
And I'm just like, you know what? What's the point of that? Let's just enjoy what we got right now, right? Like the goal is to win back-to-back titles.
yeah,
And we'll deal with that other stuff later. Like, we don't want to be anxious
yeah.
about the future when
I know. Yeah, good
time
point,
that,
man. Good
but
point.
don't get me wrong, there's times during the day I'm sitting there like working and I end up writing down salary cap numbers instead of numbers for work. So
I got kids coming up to me. So, you think we can keep Joker for another 5 years? I'm like, okay. Well, we're talking about verbs. We're talking about verbs. So,
right.
uh, but the answer is no. I don't know. I don't think we can. I hope we can, guys. I don't know if we can keep him for 5 more years. So,
Yeah.
man, it's man, sports is more than just sports.
Yeah. I'm gonna fix something.
I was gonna say, man, I don't want to harp too much because you know how much I love this guy, but Nikola would have had a 15, maybe a 20-20-20 game if we could stick a shot tonight.
Yeah.
A 20-20-20 game. How cool would that be? We were so cold for so long.
I mean, he's got a good chance on Sunday. Same exact team, same venue. So
And well, you said it best, man. Tonight, it'd be nice not playing more than 25.
yeah, like that's what I was kind of hoping.
We
We had
shouldn't
a
have to.
yeah, because I can't remember the games. We had a few of those games, right, where he only played what,
Yeah.
like 25, 26 minutes.
I want to say 2 of them were against the Clippers early in the season, but
Yeah,
maybe I'm wrong.
I
Like
think
when they were bad and still figuring it out.
yeah, because I think we went to one of the games. I can't remember which
Yeah.
one, but yeah, I mean, it was a game that you knew we were going to win, unless it
Mhm.
was a complete collapse, and in that case, we'd be uh, sounding the alarm right now. But I never felt that. It was just about like getting to that finish line, and I don't know, a game
Yeah.
like a game. We say this all the time. A game we should win. A game we did win. On to the next one. Just keep adding to the left side of the column because we have to keep up with the Thunder. Like
Yeah.
look at our home record, dude. We have 4 losses. Four of our 16 losses are at home. So how important is home court to us? Clearly, very.
We need it.
Yeah. But any last words? Or sorry, let me rephrase that. So
Oh man.
I'm not
Jeez,
trying to
dude.
kill Leo here, everyone. I'm not trying to kill. Any last thoughts?
Let me take a quick look real quick. No, man, it's just we do the little things better than everybody else on a more regular basis.
Yeah.
And it's so fun to watch. How often do teams have games where multiple players almost have triple doubles? Um, we're talking 10 plus assists from two players, where some teams don't even get 20 assists in a game. Some teams don't get 20 assists in a game. And we have two guys who are like, you think we can do it tonight?
Yeah.
So, what a special thing to watch, man.
Yeah, it's pretty great. And I want to clarify something because I made a mistake on the last episode. I apologize. I had the columns to anyone who watched our last episode game recap. I had the columns backwards and I did it again. So,
I honestly, when I looked at the columns, I looked at them the other way. So
okay, good.
you're good.
Because good. I was like, how did we only have 14 assists when Joker had 12?
Yeah. Well, no, man. Yeah. I won also, they had 14 assists
I
as a
know.
team.
Well, I mean, like I said, man,
That's,
Simons has to do that. That's
but
how they're
that's,
going to win games.
but that's so many, that's one of many teams we play where it's 15 or less assists that we're going up against, and Nikola has 9 or 10 that game.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just we move the ball so much better than everybody else, and that's a credit to literally everybody on the team and the coaching staff.
Yeah. I agree. Um,
What a pleasure to watch.
yeah, it's great. Um,
Also, did the Pistons end up winning tonight?
you know who they played?
Uh, well, I was watching it. I should be able to remember it. Gosh dang it. I don't have my phone. That's why
No, they
I
did
have
not.
my phone, but I'm doing other things.
They lost 136 to 125 against the Clippers.
All right. Well, oh, that's why I was wondering. Yeah, because
Yeah.
Tyronn Lue, man, there's something about Ty Lue I just cannot stand.
um, Magic Magic beat the Timberwolves by 2. Thunder beat the Hornets by 20. Yeah. Kings won. I don't know. I mean, it's so tight in the West.
Yeah.
It is so tight.
Now,
I don't
Donnie,
know.
I don't want to speak too soon. We're not even to All Star break yet, but if Nikola drops off and does not win MVP, who is currently next in line, my friend?
It's your boy. That and
It is.
if everyone rewinds to episode 1 of this podcast, you will hear Leo give SGA the MVP shout. And I didn't really question it, dude. I don't think I watched enough of him. Clearly I
Yeah.
haven't. And
Yeah.
because I would be totally on board now.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
I think I said like Tatum or someone. I
Not a bad call, though. He's still top 5, top 7.
Yeah, he's not going to win it. It's
No.
with the Embiid situation, it's done. He's not going to be able to play the rest of those games. It's Joker and SGA.
Yeah. And Tatum's problem is Porzingis is playing so well. God dang,
Yeah,
Porzingis is playing so well. And JB, and I mean, because they're the best team in the NBA by far.
yeah. Celtics. I I that's the team I expect when
Yeah.
I expect us to get to the finals. I could see that going 7, to be honest.
Yeah. Same.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but that team is setting the bar high. And everyone's probably like, well, what about the Thunder? Again, I don't care. I want to see it in a 7-game series with everybody healthy. Show me that,
Yeah.
and then we'll talk.
Yeah.
But I don't
I
know,
agree,
man.
man.
All right. Well,
Something to think about before we meet tomorrow.
yeah.
Maybe we're gonna talk about. I don't know what the plan is. I'm so excited. Um, Something to think about. Who was it? Steph Curry, um, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis all make the All Star team.
Yeah. The Anthony Davis one, I was kind of made me a little bit.
De'Aaron Fox does not make it, and Sabonis does not make it, and their team is outperforming both of those other California teams.
I give up on the voting. I give up on the voting. I don't care. It's a popularity contest.
It shouldn't be. It should not be.
Exactly. And I just don't care at this point because I'm like,
God.
I know that Joker's an all-star. Joker doesn't care he's an all-star. Jamal knows he's at that level. I mean, deep down, does he want to be an all-star? Yeah. If I was in the NBA, I'd love to be honored as an all-star. But do you think that that's really the priority on their mind? No. I bet
Not
Jamal's
on our
stoked.
team.
Yeah, I bet Jamal's probably going to go to some tropical place for a week. That's what he needs. I mean, Joker's probably upset he made the team. He wants to go see his horses.
Well, that's the thing, man. Like, and I'm thinking as a fan, like, why is he voted in? He's the last guy I want to watch at an All-Star game.
I know. Any
You want
any
to watch a bunch
form,
of layups?
dude. Yeah,
You
and
want to
like
watch a bunch of wide open threes? Like, no. I want to watch dunks and stupid athleticism, and he's just going to give you good IQ basketball.
dude, I love that the NFL has moved towards them. Their like all star, like their Pro Bowl is now more
Yeah,
like skills and fun stuff. I enjoy that. And in
yeah,
fact, like tonight, this weekend is the NHL All Star game, and they do a lot of they do a dumb game too. It's a little different.
okay.
There's like it's like a 3-on-3 tournament of 4 teams. I
Oh,
personally
that's
don't
kind of
want.
cool. I kind of like that.
It's kind of cool, but like no one tries. The only people that try are the goalies because they don't want to get scored on. And I'm serious. It's like it's just like the NBA All Star Game. But I love
Yeah.
the skills. I love the 3 point contest. I love the dunk contest. Give me that stuff. Give me stuff that
Okay.
just also like think about these guys as players. Like this season is so long.
Yeah.
I'm like starting to kind of be like, I get why Embiid was taking games off. I mean, I don't know,
It
man.
gives you it gives you that much more respect for the guys that actually play when they're not hurt.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But
Um,
I mean, I see it too, man. Like, especially when it shows when you play, your team wins.
yeah. Um, all right. Well, sorry, everyone. We got a little sidetracked, but I love that
Yeah,
conversation. Thank you.
yeah. No, man.
Um, let's remind the people, buddy.
Oh, everybody, please do not forget to show some hus. Go Nuggets.